Hey guys, Gameboy3800 once again, and I've got a computer on the black dock, so you know what that means. I'm taking something apart today. Yes, this is the Dell XPS M1730, and today we're going to be upgrading the video card. Here I have a NVIDIA 9800M GTX 2GB card for this laptop. Very pricey video card, very pricey computer. Combine them up, big money. That's what I plan to do. Today you will need your screwdriver here and something flat to pry open the thing. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, now it's not very often that I have the spotlight on, but in this case, yeah, we kind of need it. I apologize for the blindness. Right now I'm not 100% sure how to go about this. Well, first of all, take out the battery. That's the most important part, that we don't accidentally fire this unit on while we are working. I'll set the battery up here. Get the screw bit for my screwdriver. I'm going to need a place to put these screws, so here we go, one of these. I'll put it in the lid of this. There's some stuff in it, but it's pretty much empty now. I'm going to check the hard drive bay to, number one, well, in reality, just make sure there's no screws under the hard drive that I'd need to remove by any chance. I've seen one video of how to undo all this online before, and yes, there is a screw that I need to get that's down there. Hold on one more second. Yes, there's one screw that's right here by the hard drive. Very hidden, so make sure you get it right. It'll also be the hardest to put right back in. Am I even in it? Maybe removing the hard drive a little bit will help me out. This is a 1 terabyte hard drive. RPM, I'm not sure, I would assume 5400. Because I don't know of any laptop 7200 RPM 1 terabyte drives. Okay, there's nothing there. I got this unit pre-owned, so perhaps it's been tinkered with before, because I don't see a screw that's there. But for you, there's probably going to be a screw that's right here that's very hard to get in and out. Wow, I cannot hold on to stuff today. Alright, so now we're actually going to head over to So that's where the 3G card goes under the battery, like the Bluetooth port. What we're going to do now is take a little flathead screwdriver, make sure the screen's tilted over the back, and lift it up here. And that's how this panel comes off. This is the gaming LCD, and that's where you can configure your gaming buttons and see what's on the screen. We will not be tinkering with that at all today. Let's put all the ones for the top casing inside the can and all the ones for the bottom casing in the lid of the can. Four screws hold down the keyboard. You then push it up, lift, get a little thing to lift up the tab for the lighting effects of the keyboard, and there you go, you have the keyboard taken off. I'm going to put that over here with the rest of the stuff. Next I'm going to remove the LCD stuff, which is just a few wires that pull right up. So I assume this would be for the LCD and this would be for the webcam that's up at the top. I'm going to move it this way so that you can see better and so that we all have a good time. Next we're going for the screen. These might be no, they're the same size as the ones for the keyboard. Yep. Now before I remove the last screw, I'm going to remove the wires here. These are extra ports for optional cards. If you have any cards, just take them off. Remember which ones go where. For this unit, it's only got a WLAN card in it, and the order is white, gray, black, and it even has little arrows to show which ones go where. That's nice of them. Dell is my favorite manufacturer, Dell Alienware, because their products are always top of the line. My least favorite would have to be Apple because they're just so overrated. And you can get the same performing PC for about half as much that what Apple charges. The only thing I like about Apple is the build quality. It's some of the best I've ever seen. It's one thick wire. Right. Now, as we remove the last screw of the LCD, I'm just going to hold it back. And it should just pop right up like that. I didn't mean to tilt it forward that much, but yep, it just pops up. We have a few hidden screws up here. I'm going to use my other small screwdriver that I brought, wherever it went. I always lose screwdrivers, and it's always right underneath my legs, really. Yeah, I use the larger screwdriver because screw down in there? I don't believe so, so I'll leave it. I'll leave that screw right there for now until I check and see the size of the other screws, if they're all the same size. And it looks like they all are. This one has some of the shorter screws that I've seen on a large computer. Whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'm not entirely sure. As long as it works, it works. Come on, you can do it. Yay. So, into the can they go. Make sure I didn't miss any. There's one. I'm now going to head underneath and get the screws that are there. I also forgot to mention that, yeah, I did get the DVD drive already. It's a Blu-ray drive. This thing is almost all the way made up. The only thing I was lacking was the video card, and now that is maxed out as well, since we put it in. So the bottom screws are longer, as far as I can tell. I got this unit for Christmas. I was going to use it as like a work laptop instead of a work desktop or something. But then I figured it's worth so much and it's not really up to par, the processor. Even though it may be Core 2 Extreme and overclockable to 3.4 gigahertz, it's still only dual core. And even though some Core i3 processors are dual core, they have more transistors, therefore they're actually better. Like a 3.5 gigahertz, 2.5 gigahertz i3 would be better than a 2.8 gigahertz Core 2 Extreme. Now, as far as Core 2 quads go, that actually is a sizable comparison, because in the Clevo D9C or D901C, it's up to par with the Alienware. It got 7.2 rating on the Windows Experience Index, and my Alienware gets 7.6. The only thing holding the D9C back is, well, it's DDR2 memory, and it's lesser memory. And that holds the processor back because it can't perform more than the memory can. Just making sure I got all the screws. I'm gonna check under the memory thing just to be sure. This has a Windows Vista Ultimate thing. And I came with Windows Vista Ultimate, but I quickly got rid of that and put the Alienware edition of Windows 7 Ultimate on it. Because Vista, yeah. That's all the reason you need Vista. Gonna make sure I didn't miss anything. And it should just pry open little by little. If it doesn't, it means you must have missed something. And I always miss something first try, so. Alright, restart the prying process. Sometimes it's an odd screw where the DVD is, but it seems like we got them all here. Really don't want to use this little screwdriver because it's metal. Casing is plastic. I don't want to ruin the casing because it is a beautiful casing. In case you didn't notice, I missed one. Aha, sneaky. I got the camera on the cord, so I got pretty much unlimited storage, and if the memory card runs out of storage, so what, I got a 60 gigabyte hard drive on the backup. I'm going to lean this on the carpet to help me out. More hidden stuff. There are little cracks where you wouldn't think something would be, but look again, and there's always something you missed. There's actually a tad bit longer than the rest. I have to remember that one. Any other invisible screws I'm missing? There probably is, but we'll find them along the way. Aha! There's the casing. Now the video card only is held with the screws from all the casing around it. So here's the video card, the old one. This is a 256 megabyte card. Yeah, laughable compared to the 2 gigabyte card we're going to be installing. Just line everything up. The fans are all pre-attached and everything. And both of the things are loose. One thing interesting to note is that the 256 meg card has an S-video output port along with the DVI port. This one only has a DVI port. Something to note if you're looking into getting one of these. But, time to install. Just getting rid of any extra packing or whatever's around this. Just pressing where it says push here. Now we are ready to begin reassembly. I'm going to put this second video card, or the old one, into the packing that the new one came in, and use it to simply resell. You know, the more money the better. Make the best out of it. I do have a new keyboard for this unit someplace in the house, but it either already got resold or lost because I can't find it. I really should keep track of this stuff. I don't. My dad does. He's not good with it. Long story short, probably lost forever. And I did mean to buy a Core 2 Extreme X9000 or 9100 processor, but I just never got around to it. Here's a thing for the Bluetooth. I added that actually manually. Here's a PCMCIA card. Actually it's a PCI Express card, my bad. But, yep. Reinstallation time. Or rebuilding time, whatever. Should just hear a few snaps. Everything goes back into place. I'm going to plug in little things that need to be. There's a touchpad. There's the LCD display. Alright. Video memory, 2 gigabytes. That's what we wanted. That's what we got. I'm gonna just show you the CPU overclock support. It's actually at 3, I believe. No, it was at 2.8, my bad. So we're going to exit setup. And yes, as soon as this video is done, I'm going to take pictures of it. Why? Because it's going to sell immediately. It's a popular unit, and fully upgraded as it is, should be a doozy. So thanks, Game Boy out. I hope this was informative. If you want to know where this is selling, I can give you a link. Thanks, Game Boy out.